Sarah, sophomore guard, Toronto goalie coach. Opening statement, please.
Frustrating loss for our group tonight. We looked like a tired group out there tonight. Ran into a team that's playing pretty well. I thought George Mason shot the ball very well tonight, and we just weren't able to, really get anything going on offense or defense tonight.
Questions?
Toronto, confidence still there for you? I mean, you really struggled over the last couple games, but...
Yeah, my confidence is definitely still there. The ball's not going in the hole for me right now, but I'm spending a lot of extra time before and after practice getting shots up, trying to find a way to get it in. I don't think it's a confidence thing at all, or a technique thing or anything like that. I think it's just not falling for me right now, and I just got to find ways to get it in.
Well, why did you go with Darren, the starting places? Obviously, Stevie's hurt, but why did you go with Darren? Maybe just had to go with him.
Just to try to get him some experience. I think he's been playing. He's doing some good things in practice, and obviously Darren's been kind of through a funny year. As a kid, we had redshirted really throughout the whole first part of the season, and then given the situation where we brought him back, and he actually battled a little injury and sickness, and he's had a couple week or so of good practice, and I want to try to get him some experience. Obviously against a big athletic front court tonight, so try to get him a few minutes.
What do you think of his performance?
I thought he did some good things. One thing I love about Darren, I told him in the locker room, he wants to get better. He'll take coaching. He reminds me a lot of a young Greg Washington. He's one of the guys that you can just yell at, and he takes it and he gets it, and that's what I told him on the bench after. I was like, that's why you're going to be good, because you want to be coached and you want to get better, and I'm proud of him for that. I think back to Greg a little bit. Greg was one of those guys that you could yell at and kind of channel it through him to everybody else, and I think Darren's going to be one of those guys for us down the stretch, in the future, I should say.
Coach, you only turned the ball over 12 times tonight. You forced 13 turnovers from the Patriots. What can you say about the offense as far as holding on to the basketball and valuing every possession?
I thought we did a pretty good job tonight. We had a couple turnovers, down at the end, but really for the most part we did a pretty solid job taking care of the basketball. We just got to find a way to make some shots, and we came out of the gate tonight and we had some good looks. It just didn't go in early. I think if we're one of those teams, we make some shots early. We're a different group, and obviously we didn't do that, and made a couple mistakes down the stretch at the end of the first half there. When instead of being like a 4 or 5 point game, it was I guess it was a 12 or 13 point game. So.
Well, where do you go from here? I mean, this is obviously probably the worst conference loss this season. Just chalk it up to being tired, run into a hot team in the second half, coming off a big loss against Georgia State.
Yeah, I think a couple things. It's a pretty tired group right now. A tough game Monday night, get home in the middle of the night Tuesday, turn around and play. We lose our starting center and our leading rebounder. We're playing a couple walk-ons out of position, a couple guys, and we didn't play very well tonight. I told our guys that's the first time where I just felt we didn't have that fight and that zip that we've had every game. Even games we've lost, we've been in battle every game. Tonight was the first night where a combination of us being a little tired and not playing well, and them playing pretty well.
So, do you think with 4 days off before Old Dominion, you can kind of get that back? You have time, a couple days to kind of lick your wounds and come back?
I think we this year we've been pulling together after everything we've been through. I think we're definitely going to pull together, get back in practice on Friday, and get back after it.
Coach, when the shots aren't falling like that, is it a helpless feeling? Are you trying to get out and run more, maybe get to the free throw line? What can you do to try to get maybe?
Yeah, it is. It's a tough feeling because as a former player, it's one of those things you want it to just go in so badly, and we're trying to run some different things and trying to get out, and we just can't seem to get it to go in the hoop. And we had some pretty good looks. I also think we got to do a better job of executing. Right now, we're not really doing a great job of moving the ball and getting great shots. We're getting okay shots. I think when you get great shots, they're more apt to go in. That's something we got to try to regroup and figure out a way to do that here moving forward.
You feel you're not making the opposing defense work hard enough by not moving the ball enough?
Yeah, it's a big thing, and Toronto will tell you that's something I've said it every day the last couple weeks before the pregame. We're just, we're not shooting the ball, so we're taking quick shots, and that's something we've got to really work on. We've got to make them defend and grind it out a little better. I thought, early on in the conference season, we did a terrific job of doing that, and that's why we were successful. We've obviously gotten away from that a little bit too much now.
Do you have any news on Steven? Is it a year-long thing? Too early to tell?
Steven's done.
Yeah.
He'll see the doctor again. He'll see the doctor again He's out indefinitely. I guess that would be the proper way to phrase it. But he'll see the doctor again tomorrow on Friday. But he's probably facing shoulder surgery.
Is Darren going to fill that starting role then?
Yeah, I think so for now. You know, we'll jump around. We got a couple of different guys we'll play up there, and depend on the team. You know, but I want to try to get Darren some minutes, and obviously, you know, Teron and Steve here played an inordinate amount of minutes for us, so we got to try to buy them a little bit of time. And you know, I thought Adam did a nice job for us tonight again. He, you know, keeps trying to battle out there.
You think that might have been the straw that broke the camel's back, Steven getting hurt? You guys absorbed so much this year, and then, you know, you lose him. It's just like, what else can go wrong with you guys?
Yeah, it's you know, it's a tough one. I mean, he's a kid who's really battled for us. Jerry, obviously, as you know, he got 12 rebounds on Monday night against a physical Drexel team, and obviously losing him is you know, it really impacts our front court and our ability to rebound and throw the ball inside. But you know, this group's been through this group top to bottom has been through a lot this year, and hey, you know, we got to put this one behind us and move forward and try to get ready to play Old Dominion Sunday night.
Thank you, Coach.